Delimitation, which literally means fixing the boundary or limits of something, is the latest political issue dividing opinions in the country. With a delimitation exercise to redraw parliamentary and state assembly constituencies scheduled to take place any time after the much-delayed population census is conducted, political parties are sharply divided, either in its favor or against it. For years, states in northern and eastern India have complained of underrepresentation in parliament despite having large populations. On the other hand, parties in the southern states fear that they could be penalized for successfully implementing population control measures.
I can say that there are a few things which the delimitation is supposed to do through a delimitation commission, a body that does delimitation exercise in India. And these are that one is that it has to recommend that what should be the optimum number of seats in the legislature at the federal level, at the state level, at the union territory level, and the NCT level, that means the National Capital Territory of Delhi. That is the first thing it has to do.
After the first delimitation exercise in 1952, based on the 1951 census, 494 Lok Sabha seats were allocated. The number of Lok Sabha seats increased to 522 in 1963, following the reorganization of states in 1956. In 1973, the delimitation exercise based on the 1971 census raised the number of Lok Sabha seats to 543.
The reason was that the national population projections were in 2000, they were pointing to the fact that in next quarter to a century, in a quarter of a century, the nation will reach a replacement growth rate, which means that if X number of people are born, then X number of people will be dying. That means there was a pointer that by 2026, the replacement growth rate in the population will probably stabilize the population of the country.
The concerns stem from the fact that states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh have witnessed higher population growth, while southern states like Tamil Nadu and Kerala have successfully controlled their fertility rates.
So there is some sort of panic among the southern states and some northern states, smaller states, North Indian states, that if delimitation is to be done on the basis of existing, or traditional constitutional basis, then the southern states may proportionally lose seats, or they may not gain as compared to other northern states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, and so on and so forth.
Some political parties, such as the DMK in Tamil Nadu and the BRS in Telangana, fear that a new delimitation exercise could lead to fewer parliamentary seats for their states. This, they say, would be unfair as they have successfully implemented population control measures.
பல பத்தாண்டுகளாக வெற்றிகரமான குடும்ப கட்டுப்பாடும் பெண்கள் கல்வி மற்றும் சுகாதார முன்முயற்சிகள் மூலம் நாம் இதை சாதிச்சிருக்கிறோம். மக்கள் தொகை குறைவாக இருக்கிற காரணத்தினாலே நாடாளுமன்றத்தினுடைய எண்ணிக்கையும் குறைக்க வேண்டிய ஒரு சூழ்நிலை ஏற்பட்டிருக்கு. இப்போ நாடு முழுக்க இருக்கக்கூடிய மக்களவை அடிப்படையில் தொகுதிகளை பிரித்தா தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய தொகுதிகளில் 8 தொகுதிகளை இழக்க வேண்டிய ஒரு சூழ்நிலை ஏற்பட்டிருக்கு. அதாவது தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு 39 எம்பிகள் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க, 31 எம்பிகள் தான் இருப்பாங்க.
డీలిమిటేషన్ మీద మరి అందరం కూడా ఐక్యంగా పోరాడాల్సిన సందర్భం ఇది. ఎందుకంటే మరి తెలంగాణనే కాదు, తమిళనాడు మాత్రమే కాదు, కేరళ, కర్ణాటక, అదేవిధంగా దక్షిణాదిలోని ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, అన్ని రాష్ట్రాలకు సంబంధించిన ప్రాతినిధ్యం తగ్గే అవకాశం ఉందనే వార్తలు వస్తున్న నేపథ్యంలో సమిష్టిగా పోరాడినట్టయితే తప్పకుండా దక్షిణాది రాష్ట్రాలకు న్యాయం జరుగుతుంది అనే వారి వాదన వారు వినిపిస్తా ఉన్నారు.
Recently, Union Home Minister Amit Shah sought to allay these fears, saying that the delimitation exercise will not affect southern states.
मोदी सरकार ने लोकसभा में स्पष्ट किया है कि डीलिमिटेशन के बाद प्रोरेटा के हिसाब से दक्षिण के एक भी राज्य का एक भी सीट कम नहीं होगा. मोदी जी ने निश्चित रूप से आपके सभी हितों की रक्षा कर डीलिमिटेशन में आपका एक भी सीट प्रोरेटा कम न हो और जो बढ़ोतरी होगी इसमें उचित हिस्सा दक्षिण भारत के राज्यों को भी मिलेगा. इसमें कोई शंका रखने की जरूरत नहीं है.
However, some experts believe that if constituencies are redrawn solely based on population, northern states will gain seats, effectively penalizing southern states.
Whereas states like Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan will gain MPs, right? Now, the exact problem that we saw earlier as a hypothetical or a theoretical idea has come to, has become reality, which is that the states that implemented population control successfully are going to be punished in terms of losing political representation, whereas the states which did not do that are going to gain. So it is sort of, the union government asked the states to do X. The states that did X correctly are now going to lose representation, and the states that did not do X are going to gain representation. And, when a situation becomes this, of course, southern states are going to protest.
The delimitation exercise is expected to take place after a fresh census. Until then, the issue is likely to remain a political hot potato.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.